Yo, what's up? So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can handle salespeople on your setting calls or CEOs, like B2B type of people. Now, I'm sure you're probably calling these leads and they're like, yeah. And they end up telling you, I'm a salesperson as well, or I'm in sales. I know how this works, things like that. You'll probably hear phrases like this, like I do exactly what you do within my business, right? I'm also in sales, so I know how this process works. Or just get straight to the point. I know how this works. Like, I just want to hear the price. What's the price of this program? And I'll tell you if I want it or not. And usually, like, if you fall within this trap, like, you won't set them at all, right? Or you won't close them. They'll just say, okay, cool, I'll get back to you later. Or like, nah, I'm not interested anymore. And then they hang up the phone, right? So I'm going to show you how you can handle it. Now, first off, the way my mind goes, it's like, okay, like that's great. So shut the fuck up and go along with it, right? Because I'm telling you right now, like these people can be annoying. At least they used to be annoying for me. And it's just like, dude, like stop. Like I'm a salesperson, right? I don't hop on fucking sales calls and say I know how this works, like ha ha ha, or like you're doing discovery on me. I just go along with it, right? And you'll find that the people that are in sales that are doing very well for themselves, they don't do that. They don't say like I'm in this. Just get straight to the point. They usually just go along with it. They know you have a process that you have to follow, and that's it, right? Now, how you can handle this is a few ways, right? So, number one, you want to move with the objection, okay? Or you want to flow with the energy, or you want to use the momentum against them, or you want to roll with the punch. Now, what do I mean by this? What I mean by this is, let's say, for example, you're in a fight, let's say jujitsu, right? Or if you're watching, yeah, let's just say you're watching a UFC fight, right? It's Conor McGregor and Khabib, right? Or something like that. You see Conor McGregor trying to punch Khabib. How he's going to dodge that is he's going to roll with the punch, right? So Connor punches him. Khabib is rolling with it. He's using his energy. He's flowing with the energy with the punch, so that way he can't get punched, right? Whereas if he wasn't moving with the energy, right, or with the punch, if he goes this way, he's going to get punched, right? He's going to get socked. Same thing with jujitsu, right? When someone's trying to take you down, like, and when you sprawl, obviously, someone tries to take you down, you use their energy against them, and you sprawl on them, right? Or I guess that's wrestling. Or if someone's trying to tackle you, right, you move with it and then you throw them that way. It's the same type of thing, right? Whatever analogy you want to use, you can use. But all I'm saying is you have to flow with the objection that they're giving you, because if not, then it's gonna be very heads on. It's gonna be very combative, and then you won't be able to set any calls at all. So this is how you handle it. And also too, just think about the comebacks they used to use back in elementary school, middle school, or even high school, right? Like you used to say what they said against them, right? You use what they said against them. So for example, if someone says, I don't know, so just some corny joke, right? You'd literally say, yeah, and that's why she did this, right? Or whatever it is. And everyone would be like, oh shit, like you know what I mean? Like just think back to those times where you used to have those comebacks with your friends, right? And you used what they said against them, and that's honestly just how it works in life too, right? That's honestly how you just win in life, to be honest with you. That's how you become witty. That's how you become funny, shit like that. So it's very simple. Now, what I say instead of, whenever they give me those phrases is I say, oh, cool. So, I mean, since you already know how this process works, this would be pretty seamless, right? Or I'll say, oh, cool. So since you already know how this works, you won't give me any objections at the end, right? And they're like, oh, well, now it's a contradiction if they do say yes, they will, right? Because they're in sales. So it's like, well, I don't want any objections. I want to get paid. So, okay, well, if that's the case, then you won't give me any objections either, then, right? Because they know that I want to get paid, right? Because if you think about it, it's like, how would you feel if someone else said that to you, right? Now, when they do give you an objection, let's say at the end or whatever it is, I'll say, oh, look at that, right? You're giving me insert whatever objection that they're giving you. You're giving me to think about objection. Haha. What would you do in my position if your prospect said that to you, or if someone said that to you? Put it back in their frame, right? How would you handle this? What would you say if they said this to you? Well, lied. And then if they say I let them think about it, well, then they're not a good salesperson. It's like, oh, really? Okay. And how many times do they actually come back to you and after they thought about it, right? How often does that happen? Not much at all, right? If they're telling the truth. Okay. So, I mean, with that being said, like, I mean, if you're giving me this objection, like, isn't that the reason why you're getting the same objection as well? Something like that. Um, Now, obviously, once you ask them this question, they say no, or they say I'd handle it, or whatever it is. Then you say, okay, why? And what this will do is very important. Is it's going to have them sell themselves and reaffirm on why they can't give you that objection, and pretty much on why they get to move forward within the next call, right? Setting up that sales call or closing the deal. So that's pretty much it. Very short and simple. Yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to put them down in the comments down below. And my Instagram is in the description as well. Peace.